Well, I'm currently in the privileged position of being the Chief Executive of the Australian Maritime Safety Authority. For those that don't know AMSA, we look after big ships, we look after domestic commercial vessel safety now, also pollution prevention, maritime environment regulation, and we run Australia's search and rescue system. Added to that, of course, is also our Aids to Navigation network. I've been in the organisation for 26 years. Started off as a marine surveyor, came out of what was the Australian shipping industry at the time, and again had the very fortune of being able to have a cadetship with BHP. Yeah, been working in the maritime industry all my working life. Oh, why Maritime Matters? And again, I can't keep banging on about this enough in Australia. We are an island. And over 99% of what we use, the imports, the exports, maritime keeps our economy moving. The maritime economy is also about aquaculture, it's about fishing, it's about tourism. For us, so many of the things that make modern life bearable and that we can't do without, like our iPhones and all of those things, they're all brought to us here in Australia on ships. And that really sums it up. And I think shipping, has suddenly become part of mainstream news. And we're seeing constraints in supply chains. For the first time in my recollection, people are actually going, oh, wow, this shipping thing, what's all this about? Why is my stuff taking so long to get here to Australia? I think it's great that it's on the front page. It's not good news. But I think it's really brought it to the front of people's minds that, hey, this stuff comes here. It doesn't come on trucks, it doesn't come on train, it might come for the last few miles to your front door, but it all gets here on ships. Yeah, as you say, no shipping, no shopping, and I think I'll have to start using that one. COVID has impacted on shipping, how we interact with ships in ports. We've had restrictions on being able to undertake our inspection roles on ships. We've had to change the way that we work and interact and interface with industry, given the quarantine requirements. Recently, there's also been a lot more work about how we work with facilitating crew repatriation and how seafarers are dealt with when we have infections on ship. Again, we're not directly responsible for health matters on ships. We are responsible for safety, but we do find we are spending a lot of time actually lobbying and talking to people about seafarers being able to repatriate, ensuring they get the medical care they're entitled to. They really are bearing the brunt of it, and they really are the ones that are keeping the supply chains moving, so that wherever we can do to help and to ensure that their rights are being respected, that's been a lot of our work for the last 24 months. For me, it's about having our hobbies, the value of having something to switch off and get in the flow, take your mind off what's bothering you at work. For me, as an old marine engineer, my hobbies involve doing things with my hands, currently doing things with silver. Back when I was at sea as an engineer, you'd go down to the workshop in the engine room in the evening and you'd find people down there doing what they used to call their foreign orders. And that was doing the things that gave them their interest in making things that weren't part of the job. So I really hope seafarers are still able to do those things. I know that connectivity for how seafarers can talk to home while you're in that position where you can't actually do things to help, when you find out that the washing machine's exploded or the fridge is broken down, but you can still provide comfort and support to home as home supplies that comfort and support to you. The sooner we get to the point where I think the ship operators see that connectivity to seafarers should be part of their basic rights, that will be a day, I think, when the industry moves ahead. So my message to seafarers is hang in there. You're actually getting recognition, I think, for the first time I've seen in the industry. So hopefully we see that translate into people putting their money where their mouth is and rewarding you with the conditions you deserve. And it'll be about time that happens. We know you're doing it tough. We appreciate what you're doing. So hang in there and you'll get home soon. Thanks.